Do you want to change your behavior? Well, if you do, understanding how behavior works will help you achieve your goal. I'm B.J. Fogg. I run the Persuasive Technology Lab at Stanford University, and I've been studying how behavior works for almost 20 years. And I want to explain to you right now in a very brief video how to think more clearly about behavior change. Now, when it comes to the ways behavior change, it's not all one thing. There are different types of behavior change. Let's take, for example, this ball. This is the ball that I throw, and my dog Millie gets it, and she brings it back. It happens over and over and over. In other words, it's a behavior she repeats, and pretty much it's a habit. If I throw this and she didn't retrieve it, I would be kind of worried about her. Now, in contrast, I have this fishing lure, and right here at the river, last night I was fishing with a lure, something like this, and I caught 3 fish. Now, you wouldn't expect the same fish to bite on the lure over and over and over. Now, both are behaviors. This is the repeatable one, the one like a habit. This is a one-time behavior. Where I'm going with this is, in order to achieve a habit, you need to use a different approach than getting yourself or somebody else to do something one time. These are different behavior types, and you can't use the same solution for both. Now, in trying to figure this out over the last 10 years, I developed a systematic way to think about behavior types, and I call it the behavior grid. Let me show you how it works right here. Along this row are behaviors you want to do one time, and I call those dot behaviors. These are behaviors you want to do from now on. I call those path, like you're on a path for the rest of your life. And in between is this row that I call span behaviors. Those are behaviors you do for a fixed period of time, whether that's a week or 21 days or 3 months or what have you. For example, a semester in school, attending class is a span behavior. Now, cutting this way in the columns, I've given these columns names, colors. Green means it's a new behavior, something you've never done before. So a green dot behavior would be doing something you've never done before one time. Now, black means you're stopping a behavior. So a black dot is stopping something that you do, stopping it one time. And as you can probably guess, black path is to stop something that you're doing for the rest of your life. Now, I won't go into much more depth here, but I want to point out a couple of the cells that are really important. Blue path. This is where habits live. They're familiar to you, that's what blue means, and you do it for the rest of your life. When Millie fetches her ball after I throw it, that's a blue path behavior. Now the fish biting on a lure, well, it's probably green dot. They've probably never seen something quite like this before. I get them to do it one time. Notice that with dot behaviors and green dot behaviors, you can use deception, trickery, bribery, and so on to get people to do things one time. But to create habits, things that happen over and over, you can't use those techniques. You have to reinforce and praise and help people build up the skills. Use baby steps. That's the solution here. So let me wrap this video. I won't go into much more depth here. You can find other stuff online. But the big idea here is not all behaviors are the same. And when you're looking at behavior change, it helps to understand, is this something I want to do one time, for a period of time, for the rest of my life? Is it familiar? And so on. So I'm B.J. Fogg, presenting the behavior grid, which is a way to clarify the different types of behaviors so you can hone in on the right recipe or formula or technique or approach to achieve the behavior you want.